Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Today I'm going to be doing my top 10 favorite palettes under $10. So about a year ago, I would say I did a full like top 10 under 10 just of like all products. But then recently I saw View Addiction here on YouTube. She also has an Instagram. I will link her channel down below for you guys. She's so informative. I love her Instagram and her channel. But she recently did this video of like just her top 10 eyeshadow palettes under $10. And I was like, that's a great idea. So I'm totally stealing it from her. But I have a really good roundup of eyeshadow palettes that you can find that are super cheap, so let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so let's go ahead and start off with the cheapest one, and that is the Broadway Colors eyeshadow kits. So these you can find at Dollar General. About 6 months ago, I did a super cheap makeup haul, and I actually kind of, like pulling these back out, I was inspired to want to do that again, so hopefully in the next couple weeks I can do that. But I found these at Dollar General, and I have all 4 of them. I have like the cool tone smoky one. I have the more just like warmer kind of neutral one. I have the like pinky one, and then I also have like the sunset one. Now, this formula for $3 and 12 shadows, it's good. I would say it's way better than I ever expected it to be. Now, is this like, oh my gosh, top-notch, top shelf, best eyeshadow formula ever? No, because it's, you know, a $3 eyeshadow palette, you're getting 12 shades, but it is really good. You might have to work a little bit more, maybe use the shimmers with your finger, which I typically do anyway, but you know, maybe blend just a little bit more, but you can get some really, really gorgeous looks with these palettes. I would say my 2 favorite are the one in Mighties, I don't know. They're all like Greek names and I have no idea what I'm saying. I guess I should open it up so I don't blind you guys either. I'm a mess. Which is like the sunset one. And then my other favorite is the one in Aphrodite, which is the like kind of, if I can get it open. There we go. Which is like the kind of cool toned pinks romantic type palette. Those are my 2 favorite, but they are all really great and only $3 at Dollar General. I mean, such a good deal. All right, next, those I just kind of wanted to talk about really fast because they were the cheapest ones, but let's kind of stay on like the cheaper end of things. So let's see here. These are from LA Girl, and these are only $5.99 at Ulta. So I have 2 of them. These are the Eye Lux Mesmerizing Eyeshadow Quads. So these aren't really like a palette, but I consider a quad like a mini palette. So I threw them in here. This one is Urbanized. This is my most recent purchase, and this is just all mattes. So you get a matte cream, kind of 2 matte transition type shades, and then a dark matte brown. So easy just to do a full look with this or take a cream shadow and use this as the mattes in the look. They blend really well. They're soft. They're not overly powdery. Really great formula. And then another one I love is also Eternalize. This is kind of like the rosy one. It's like rose and maroon type of shades. You're getting 3 mattes, this one, and this one, and then this one right here is a shimmer. So you do get a shimmer in this one, but the shimmer is beautiful as well as the mattes. You know, the shimmer is like smooth and not overly chunky, and so I really love these little quads. I think they're great. All right, another cheaper option. This is from Essence, and they are for $5.49 at Ulta, and they are their like little eyeshadow palettes. I love these. This one is all about vintage. You can also find Essence at some Target stores. This one has some like green tones in it, which I love. I think it's so pretty. And then I also really enjoy this one. This is in the one all about toffee. And it's just beautiful. You do get some mattes in here, like these are mattes, that shimmer, that shimmer, that shimmer. So, you know, and the same thing with the vintage, you do get some mattes and some shimmers as well. So I love these. They are smooth. They're kind of an interesting formula. They feel a little bit more like cushiony and a little bit more like pressed in the pan than some other ones I'm going to talk about, but they're not powdery at all and they still blend really well. And Essence actually just released some new like more colorful ones too. So if you're into the bright colors but you don't want to spend a ton of money, definitely check these out. Okay, another one you can find at Ulta, and these are $7.99. They are the Catrice eyeshadow palettes, like the collection ones. So I have this one, which is the matte, the modern matte. So these are all matte shades. Let me turn it actually the right way for you guys. So these are all matte shades. I love a good matte eye look. Like, I think it's so easy. And I love these. They kind of remind me of the Essence formula, which makes sense because Catrice and Essence are sister brands, but they're like very pressed in the pan, so they're not overly powdery, but they still blend very, very well, and you don't get a lot of fallout. So I love that about this formula. I love that you get like a stark white, a deep, deep charcoal. It's not quite black, it's more of a dark charcoal, but then you get a ton of medium tones, some darker shades, some lighter shades. It's a really, really pretty palette. It's like, if you wanted more mattes than just this quad, go with this one. That makes sense? And then the other one I love is the Nude Blossom eyeshadow palette. This is a really pretty warm palette, but it's not overly warm. Like, you do get, you know, a shimmery, like, pinky shade, again, that deep charcoal shade. It has a little bit more brown in this palette, though, than the matte one. You do get some, like, a deeper shimmery brown, but then you get these two really pretty, this, like, mauve shade and this peach shade. But then you also get like this cool toned color and this cool toned shade. So it's warm, but it's not overkill. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you wanted to kind of dabble in the warm shadows, but you don't want just a full on like fiery eye, this is beautiful. This is like a soft, warm eye look, and I absolutely adore it. So the Blossom one is also really pretty. All right, another quad I want to chat about really quick are the Physicians Formula Matte Quads. These are so good. I recently talked about these in my top 10 Physicians Formula video. This one is in Canyon Classics. Really just simple little nude eyeshadow quads. This one's in Classic Nudes. I mean, they're just simple. The packaging is just like no bull poop. It's just, you know, it's good. They're just good matte shadows. They've been around for a long time. There's no reason to like reinvent the wheel. Like, if you just want something matte, go for these. Go for the little quad from LA Girl. Or if you want something more, go for the Catrice one. But these mattes are just so good. They blend really well. They're a little bit more powdery than the Catrice ones, but they still blend so beautifully. And they're really light, neutral shades. So if you're someone who's just starting out with makeup, or maybe you want a really nice natural look for every day, grab one of these. This one's more warm toned. This one is more cool toned, and you will be good to go. They are beautiful. Alrighty, moving on. So this is not a quad, but it's a 6-pan little palette. And these are from Maybelline, and they are, let's see, $9.99 at Ulta. So they are just hitting the $10 mark, but they are the City Mini palettes. Now, I will say this one is my favorite, and this is only available at Walgreens. So it might be a little bit more expensive or a little cheaper at Walgreens, but honestly, wait for a coupon. You will love me. This is the Mad About Town City Mini Quad. I've hit pan on this shade right here. This palette, oh my goodness. Can you guys see I like a good matte palette? A lot of these are just all matte palettes. But this is just so beautiful. They're so pigmented. Now I will say, out of all the matte palettes I'm talking about, this is probably the most powdery one, but it blends so well, like effortlessly blending. You just go like this, and then it's like, psh, like diffused eye look, and you're like, oh my gosh, when did this happen? So good. I absolutely love it. Yeah, Mad About Town. This is only available at Walgreens. It's a Walgreens exclusive palette, but it's amazing. Love it so much. And then the other one that's available at Ulta, Target, wherever else is Chill Brunch Neutrals, which this one is really pretty. You do get some shimmers in here. So this one is shimmery, this one's shimmery, and that one is shimmery, and that one. So these two are matte. I love this one as well. It's more cool toned, a little bit purpley, but it's really pretty. I love it. The shimmers are a little bit different of a formula. I would say use your finger with them. Don't try to use a brush. Definitely use your finger. That's how you're going to get the most impact out of them. But overall, really pretty. It's just I love the matte shadows better. I'm talking so fast. It's like I realize in my videos I just get so excited that I just start talking faster and faster and faster, and I already talk fast as it is, so it's like I need to chill. Okay, 2 more to talk about. So these are, or 3 more, I lied. These are from CoverGirl. These are the TruNaked eyeshadow palettes. They have, I want to say, 5 out. They have a roses and a golden one that I don't have. I've actually decluttered the roses just because I had so many other palettes like that. But I kept these. This one I'm actually wearing today. It was like a little throwback look. I haven't played with this in so long. And this is the Nudes. It's just a more cool toned palette. I love this. I have this all over my lid, this on my brow bone, and on my inner corner, and that in the outer corner, and then this in my crease. And it's just so easy. It's so beautiful. I love this look. And these shadows, they kick up a lot of powder, but they blend very, very well. I'm someone who, I don't mind if it kicks up a lot of powder because I really enjoy when they blend a lot better. So for me, I would take a little bit better blending and fallout versus no fallout and having to work harder to blend it. So I love the Nudes one. That's probably my favorite. I also have the Jewels, which is a really pretty palette, just full of some colorful shades, but also some really pretty neutrals. And then this one is the most recent one they released and the most recent one that I have purchased, and it's Smoky. It's just that classic smoky palette. But the formula, again, like I said, it's a little powdery, but they blend so well. I absolutely love these from Covergirl. Oh, and these are $9.98 at Walmart. I think at Ulta they're a little bit above 10 bucks, but at Walmart you can find them for under $10. So definitely check there, and you can also use a coupon. Okay, I lied. We had 4 more. I don't even know what I'm saying. The Milani Everyday Eye Palettes. Love these! Milani recently released some new palettes that are around $15 that look like this, and I've been loving those, but they are 15 bucks. And these are just as good as those, and they are under $10 if you buy them at Walmart. They are $8.97. I think at Ulta and on the Milani site, they might be like $11.99. But again, if you buy them at Walmart or you wait for a coupon, wait for a sale, you can totally get these under 10 bucks. So I have 3 of them here, but I just want to talk about my 2 favorites. This one is Basic Mattes. It's like, Andrea, stop with the matte eyeshadow palettes. Like, get over it. But again, so good. You can just like do anything with these, and it's amazing. You can do a full look. You can take a couple cream shadows with you. If you're traveling, take this palette and you're good to go. Like, it's amazing. Love these because you get like a matte black, a matte brown, some transition shades, some lighter shades. Beautiful. And then I also love the one in Earthy Elements. This is a beautiful warm tone palette for the drugstore. I feel like warm tone palettes are becoming very trendy, but I'm not seeing a ton of drugstore brands do it. Like, I feel like it's just a higher end thing. Does anyone else feel like that? But Milani has done it, and they did it really well. You get some matte, like a matte orange and matte transition shade, and then some really pretty shimmers. And then another one that I also have is the Must Have Metallics. This one is good. You've got to work with the shimmers a little bit, but they're really, really pretty. And then you also get a matte black. So love those so much. Definitely recommend. And again, you can find them under 10 bucks at Walmart. Alrighty. If we weren't sick of matte shadows already, you're going to be. Because now I'm talking about just all matte shadows. These are from e.l.f. and they are the Mad for Matte eyeshadow palettes. I love these. They are amazing. They are right at 10 bucks at Target, on e.l.f.'s website, at Ulta, which I've seen e.l.f. now in my Ulta stores. One of my Ulta stores has an e.l.f. display now, a Milani display now, a Wet n Wild display now, and a Flower Beauty display. I officially need to go nowhere else for makeup, which I love because I love Ulta's reward system so much. But I just walked in and I was like, done. I live here. It's great. Like, I was just so excited. Anyways, tangent over. The Mad for Matte eyeshadow palettes. So I have a couple different ones. I have the OG, just the Mad for Matte palette. And if I can get them open with these nails that I have. Okay. I mean, the most basic neutral matte palette ever, but they blend so well, and they are so not powdery. It's just so good, but they're pigmented, but not overly pigmented, where you have to be super careful. There's not a ton of fallout. It's just bomb. I absolutely love them. So that's Mad for Matte, the OG. And then I have the Mad for Matte Summer Breeze, which I think it used to be called the Mad for Matte 2, but it's just that warmer palette. Again, like, I feel like Milani and e.l.f. And, okay, well, I'm going to talk about Makeup Revolution, and they've done some good warm palettes. But I feel like Maybelline, CoverGirl, Essence, like L'Oreal, I haven't seen any good, like, full-on warm palettes from them. Anyways, this is really nice because you get a bunch of warm tones, but you also get a matte black in here. And then they also released somewhat recently the Mad for Matte Holy Smokes palette, which is super unique because you do get a lot of lighter shades. You get a mix of cool tones, warm tones. You get some colorful shades in here. You get a nice matte black once again. I love this. I love the packaging. It's super slim. They recently put out the like Mad for Matte Jewel Pop or just jewels or something, and they have like matte bright shades. And so I'm gonna need to buy that at some point. But for right now, I love these so much. They are so good. And they're only 10 bucks and you get like 12 shadows and it's awesome. Okay, last but not least, Makeup Revolution. You can find these at Ulta for I think $7.99. And they are the Reloaded Iconic palettes. So I have Vitality, which is a total alternative for the Modern Renaissance from Anastasia. I did a full video on that. I have Division, which is like a nice just greens and yellows and just unique kind of palette. And then the Neutrals too, which is like, hi, fire threw up on me. I love it. These are really, really good. You get 15 shades in here for $7.99, so it's a bomb deal, and they blend very well. They're not overly powdery. Again, use the shimmers with your finger. Honestly, all shimmers I just pretty much use with my finger because that's how you get the most impact out of them. But I love these palettes. I have been obsessed with them this month, and just as soon as I bought them and I started playing with them, I was like, yes, these are so good. Like, now, Makeup Revolution, they do a couple different eyeshadow formulas, I think, because I've had some palettes from them, like with the round pans, that I wasn't a huge fan on, but these, yeah, I like them a lot. So definitely pick those up as well. Pick up all these. Go eyeshadow crazy. Just kidding. All right, you guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and give this video a thumbs up. And also let me know if you want me to do like top 10 under 10 lipsticks or blushes or highlighters or something like that. I think it'd be kind of fun just to kind of break it down category wise. So, and not just do like a full on top 10 under 10. Because this way we get to talk about more products, which is kind of what I love to do. So it works. So let me know if you guys want to see any of those videos, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye!